Matt Lenihan, Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store, our Kings. We're here, Big Joe Joyce. Joe, I know your original fight with Dillian Whyte fell through, but you got one hell of a replacement in Filip Hrgovic. How was that like, sort of altering sort of plans for a different fighter, a different style? How's that sort of happened?
Well, I'm very experienced and I've shared the ring with him before, Filip Hrgovic, and I know I've trained with Abel Sanchez before, so I'm very familiar with what to expect and what he's going to come in the ring with. So it's just I had to make adjustments in training camps, just minor. He's still orthodox, and I'm very experienced now, so I know what I'm doing and I know what to expect. So I'm ready for I know what to expect, and I'm ready for a big fight. Yeah.
Before, at the first press conference, everyone was talking about being this a crossroads fight for both you and Dillian. Kind of his fame as well. He's coming off the back of a defeat, but we've shown now that losses don't matter as long as you have entertaining fights, and you're always involved in an entertaining fight. How in this one do you make sure that you do get over the line against this man?
What I've been doing in training has prepared me for the fight, so I know exactly what to do, and I'm ready, and I'm waiting. And it's coming up soon, so yeah, excited. It's great to be in exciting fights, and obviously he has a lot to offer because he's high up in the rankings, so that puts me back up to the top of the sport, which I want to do.
I was just about to say, do you look at this as your way back in? You took very hard fights. No one was trying to fight Zhilei Zhang at that point. You went in there, did the rematch with him. Is this your key to the big time, to get back on that top table where you can maybe one day challenge for that heavyweight world title and hopefully try and win it?
Exactly. Yeah, it only takes the right. It's a strategic game as well as physical. So yeah, it's obviously that will springboard me back to the top. So that's where I want to go.
There's the business side of boxing. I've spoken to a lot of fighters. I spoke to Shakur Stevenson in Vegas. He goes, the business side of boxing, it's bullshit. He hates it. What's it been like for you when you have to make these chess moves to make sure you put yourself in position for big fights?
Well, that is boxing, a business, right? And yes, it's strategic and making the right steps at the right time and fighting the right names.
Yeah. What do you, in terms of the fight itself, how do you envisage it going? Is this going to be a trademark juggernaut performance, walking down the, punching holes through kind of attitude? What's it going to be? What can we expect as fans?
Yeah, I like the sound of that. An exciting fight, and I'm going to finish with a knockout.
Does your career have to be capped off with a world title? I feel like you've done everything else. You had the big amateur pedigree. You've had some big fights, big nights, captivate the audience. Whatever happens in the fight, does your career have to be capped off with fighting for that world title?
Well, yeah, I've been up the mountain twice, so it's the third time where I need to actually get the proper full belt, not a interim or anything like that. I just need to get the full title or titles, and then then I can think about calling it a day.
Do you ever look at that now at this stage of your career, going, if I beat Hrgovic, obviously does lead to big fights, but are you still happy fighting, so happy in boxing?
Of course I'm happy, yeah. I'm doing what I like to do, and I have a big fight coming up, and I'm excited for that.
Heavyweight division's absolutely rampant at the minute. You've got all these young stars coming right behind you. Your Fabio Wardleys, your David Adeleys and Jamie TKVs on this bill. Do you sort of put a time frame on how long you want to fight, or is it just a case of fight by fight? I see how I feel. We go from that.
Yeah. While I'm still enjoying it and making money, I'm going to continue in my job.
Got to ask you, a man you've already beaten in Daniel Dubois. Apparently he's going to be fighting Oleksandr Usyk, we're hearing, in the summer. In that fight, how do you see that fight playing out?
It's an entertaining fight. I don't know, I'll watch it and then we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Okay. Joe, I appreciate your time.